Popcorn World. Popcorn World. Yeah.
Can I make you move now? Yes, I can. So you can get this move in the back of a can. You can make it round the world when the holes in your hand. Popcorn World. 250 flavors gonna make you smile. 250 flavors gonna make you smile. 250 flavors gonna make you smile. I said popcorn make you smile. Ah. Popcorn World. Popcorn World. Popcorn World.
You're now listening to the Brothers of the Five. At shooting guard, it's your boy, Killer Cam. At small forward, it's Reggie Love. At point guard, C Major. At power forward, Al B. And at center, Mr. Noise, Lloyd Spence. And now, the Brothers of the Five.
Add one more plus me and do the five. Yeah.
Hey, Timberwolves and Suns.
The Suns are so underwhelming, bro.
Say, man, the Timberwolves got the third best team. I mean, they got the number third best team in the West, and they probably closer to two. Ant-Man is that guy. He's resilient. They got two bigs, Towns, but at the end of the day, man, I can't bet against KD, Booker, and Bill.
I appreciate the analysis of my two brothers. They are astute analysts and journalists of fine nature, and I'm proud of them. Proud to call them my brothers. Proud to do this show with them.
Timberwolves and Five.
Hear me, good people of Phoenix. Y'all ain't winning this. Y'all not winning this. I was thirsty.
Before you take your victory lap,
What?
let me be the first one to apologize, man.
Why are you talking about victory lap? I just was thirsty.
I thought they was going to at least come out the dressing room and want to play a little bit.
I was thirsty. That's all it is. Get the light for me. I was just thirsty. That's all. Sometimes you get thirsty and you want something to drink. You're thirsty right now.
Yeah. KD and them were thirsty for a win, and they didn't get one.
I'm sorry, say it again. I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
I said KD and them were thirsty for a win and didn't get one.
Oh. We'll get to that in a minute. So, man, Chad Major right there. I call him little bro. And coming in now, Killer Cam.
What's up, Cam? What's good?
He'll let us sip because Cam is here.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Refreshing, yes. Can you hear us?
I'm sorry.
Oh, it came up, went out on you again. Try it again. We definitely want to hear what you have to say tonight.
Man.
Why you ain't tell me what I was?
Let's go.
Oh, yeah, can you hear us now, Cam? You got it, Cam? Cam, you gotta fix your audio because we're gonna need to hear what you got to say tonight. Cam is having some technical difficulties, which is interesting because normally historically he has never had technical difficulties. His volume and audio has always worked, but for some reason it's not working this time. It's almost like the performance he thought it was going to have is not the performance it's actually having.
Wow. So his microphone is a Phoenix Suns, is what you're saying.
I'm talking about this, you know.
I see your underhanded jokes.
I'm just thirsty tonight. I needed something to drink. That's all. We don't. Cameron's still working on his thing. He's gonna get it working. We're gonna keep him on the screen because I want him to hear. But listen, this is the 5. We're glad to see everybody. Hopefully, you're glad to see us as well. Right now, as we speak, the Miami Heat or the Celtics are trying to take a commanding 3-1 lead against the Miami Heat. It is 34-24. They are trying to push the lead out. But it looks like the Heat came to play tonight. They came to bring it tonight. And they're ready. Is that Cam? Yeah. Could you hear us, Cam?
I can hear you now.
Okay, awesome.
Good.
I'm just saying that we're glad to have you because I'm sure you have a lot that you would like to say tonight.
I do have some things I want to say tonight. A lot.
Okay, so what I want to do is go ahead and do question 1 and question 2 together. The rest
Can I just have a screen to myself?
Absolutely. I feel like you need it. There's some things you need to get off your chest. You have the floor, sir.
There's nothing I need to get off my chest, sir. I just really wanted to apologize to you and the 5 Nation and everybody else for questioning you and your thought patterns and your expertise when it came to the non-defensive team of the Arizona/Phoenix Suns. I apologize. I'm not right all the time, just 95% of the time. This happens to be 5% of the time. Yes, Kevin Durant, you have left me again. You have let me down once again, Kevin Durant, and my defending of you. You will never be in the GOAT situation conversation when it ever comes to me again. And I would like to personally tell Lloyd once again, I am sorry.
Cam, let me just say this. That was unnecessary. I love you, brother. I would always love you. You're a brother to me. There's some feedback coming from somewhere. I don't know. Is that your speaker, maybe?
I can only hear when you talk.
You just heard it. Just
Yes.
Can y'all hear the feedback, or is it just me? Or just stop? Okay.
I only hear it from your side, though. Like, I can hear Chad loud and clear.
Yes.
It's definitely coming from your side.
It's coming from my side.
You're a Giants fan. You're a Giants fan. There hadn't been a lot of feedback in the offseason or in the draft, so we kind of get it.
The words hurt.
You pick the receiver first. That's enough feedback. That's all the feedback you need.
Okay, how's it now? No, it's still doing it. That's weird.
Because you're still a Giants fan. So while Lloyd is having technical difficulties, let me tell you about the draft and the Giants. And then we can't hear him. Imagine that. Yeah, I'm just going to sit back and have my drink now and go with Daniel Jones for the next 3 years. Yeah, that's pretty exciting. Yeah. Daniel Jones. Yeah. No Saquon. No offensive line.
At least have somebody to throw it to.
Oh, my God. Stings me.
Chad, can you hear me? And I can hear you.
Yes.
You hear the feedback?
No.
That's coming from him. I muted him, and he's the one. Mitigate the party. Okay. I'm muted. Keep talking.
Is it me, Chad?
I hear feedback.
For me? For my side?
That's you, Playboy.
I don't know, man.
See, it's easy. All you gotta do is talk to production. It's easy to figure out who it is. See, no feedback. It's fine. Listen, it happens. It's like putting your trust in Andrew Luck, and Andrew Luck doesn't desire to retire. That's all it is.
Oh wow. Everybody catching slugs today.
Listen. We're not playing tonight. This is not a game anymore. I appreciate the apology. I for sure appreciate the apology. Let's see if you got it this time.
Do I have feedback now?
No, you good.
Perfect. That was a perfect sound coming from you. Sounds great, bro.
I don't have my mic connected. Okay, I don't have my mic connected right now. Like I said, this is trial and error. I'm in my new house now. So
Yeah,
I'm trying things out.
I love it. Love what you're doing. Love what you're doing with the place.
Nice.
I know the banners are going up soon.
Like y'all.
Yeah, oh yeah. I know the banners are going up soon. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited about where you are and what you're doing.
Yeah.
I really am.
Always.
It feels like a new day is dawning. Okay, now let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. As much as I want to talk about the prediction being right, that was obvious. I want to talk about what I witnessed. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new star in the league.
I've been saying it for a minute now.
You know what? You have been saying it, but you know what? I don't watch. I'll be honest with you. I ain't watched a lot of Minnesota games. I didn't know. But I bet y'all see a lot of Minnesota games going forward. I bet you somebody named Anthony Edwards is going to be on your TV screen at least 30 more times this year coming up. Because that man is ready for the spotlight.
Yeah.
I apologize, Anthony Edwards. I didn't know. But now I look at the movie Hustle different. Like it's not real. Because that foreign dude couldn't have beat Anthony Edwards like that in that movie. So now it feels like the whole movie was fake.
It probably was.
Yeah, it feels like a little fake and contrived.
Hey, movies are make believe.
Well, listen, Kevin Durant now knows this ain't make believe. This is real. I don't know. Can y'all name anybody that's giving Kevin Durant more smoke in a playoff game than Anthony Edwards did?
I mean, no, not really. No.
I can't think of anybody that's giving him one-on-one more smoke than Anthony Edwards did. I mean, he's dunked on him several times. He went around him. He shot over him. He went through him.
I mean, but Kevin Durant did still hold his own. He did. It was just their team is better. Kevin Durant
scored points.
Yeah.
You never say he held his own.
I mean, he did just about all he could do. I
agree. Now that point I agree with. He did just about all he could do. They all did. But now, but listen, there's a new sheriff in town. His name is Reggie Hammond. I'm sorry, Anthony Edwards.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. The boy made it. He said I'm trying to kill everything in front of me. How? Oh.
Hey, as long as he don't go to no Diddy party, he good.
Don't do that. That's not necessary. That wasn't even necessary.
Whoa.
Man.
The Red Sox, are they having a bad season? I haven't checked.
We 3 games behind the Yankees. You know the Yankees is the team that ain't won in forever. You know about that, Chad. That's not to you, Chad. That's a knock on him.
Okay.
I got you.
I won't take it as such.
I got you. I'm not familiar with these losses that you guys speak of. So I'm just trying to understand what's going on in America today.
Whoa. Won one championship. Now you brand new. Boy, I tell you.
No, it's not that. It's just we're not in a losing situation right now. The Yankees are winning the division.
Well, I can I comment on something that you said a while ago?
Absolutely.
I, for one, owe people an apology too, because I want to believe in the Ant-Man.
You wanted to or you didn't?
I wasn't a believer in the Ant-Man.
Oh, you wasn't believing? Oh, yeah.
He's gonna fit. I thought he'd fizzle out too, like some other players I know. And
Yeah.
listen, it's scary. Like, I mean, what do you want? He got okay handles. He got a good jump shot. He got a good mid range. He got a killer mentality.
Killer.
He's a team player, and he plays defense.
TB.
I never saw Vince.
I wouldn't say that.
You wanna say that?
I tell you what he is to me. He's what I thought Andrew Wiggins was gonna be.
Ooh.
I can
That's
see
what-
that.
Oh.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
He's what I thought Andrew Wiggins was gonna be.
I never thought that about Andrew Wiggins. Because Andrew Wiggins doesn't have the killer inside of him. He has a little bit of dog in him, but he don't have killer. Like Andrew Wiggins is not trying to take your heart. Andrew Wiggins is trying to duck you and but possibly help you up after he gets done.
Yeah.
Whereas I watch Anthony Edwards block Devin Booker's shot at the rim, and then look at him and say, "And don't do it no more." I told you about bringing that weak up in here.
But the Suns, they in trouble. They in trouble because they don't have a pick for what? So
Well, let's get into the whole thing. I was going to separate that conversation, but since you jumped on into it, let's get there now. That's okay. It's good. It's good because it's what we was headed anyway. You that means we here. We here. They in a lot of trouble because if you listen to all of the reports that are coming out of Phoenix, the first thing that happened this morning is that the report was Frank Vogel's job is going to be, quote unquote, deeply evaluated, end quote. Deeply evaluated? What does that mean? When you Kevin Durant saying, then you see Kevin Durant saying, or through sources, Kevin Durant said he was not happy with the offense at all. He didn't like being stuck in the corner. And then the final thing, I don't know if y'all saw the video that was floating around with Bradley Beal going to the bench last night. Did y'all see it? I might have to show y'all this video because this video is very interesting.
Are you talking about the sixth foul?
The sixth foul, I think it's the sixth foul when he's going to the bench and he reaches his hand, or Vogel reaches his hand out to give him a high five and he swats his hand away.
Oh no, I see that.
Y'all talk amongst yourselves as I put up the video, but it ain't. And then I'm hearing that other sources saying that Devin Booker might be open for business.
Yeah, because they can't get rid of Bill because his contract, and then KD.
Well, they could get rid of Bill. I'm not 100% sure Bill wants to stay.
Well, he doesn't have a no trade. He has a no trade clause.
Right, but the way a no trade clause work is it's no trade unless I want it to be traded. So they have to go to him and talk to him and say, "Hey, do you want to be traded?" He says no. If it's not a team he wants to go to, but if it is a team he wants to go to, yeah, pull the trigger. I'm out this. You know what I'm saying? So it just depends on how they want to play, how he wants to approach it, and what the experience is. So I don't know. All is not well in Phoenix. Let's start with that. But I'm curious. Well, y'all talk about that while I pull this video up, because I really want you to see this video. This is really. I didn't see that until today, and I'm gonna be honest with you. When I saw it, I was a little shocked. Like, wow, they beefing like that?
Well, losing, winning cures stuff, and losing exposes a lot of stuff. So I get it. And those three guys are a lot of pride between those three guys. So I get it. But
Cam, what are your thoughts? I'm curious to know what you think about all of this.
Well, I don't think it's wrong. I don't think it's nothing wrong with having 3 stars like this on a team. It has to be the right 3. And I'm gonna be honest with you, what they missing right now, they are missing CP3. Somebody can facilitate the entire team. Like that's what they missing. Like it's, and I don't know, man. They're just to me, Kevin Durant got to have the ball in his hand. For me, with these people, with these players, he do, in my opinion. I mean, we know Devin Booker's a catch and shoot guy, but Devin Booker want to have, he want to run, want the ball in his hand, doing his thing. It was a couple of times that Kevin Durant was clapping at him yesterday, for the ball. He wasn't getting it. And you know what KD do when that happens. He got there on the island pouting. We know that. so I think he got to be the right 3. I think he got to be the right people, the right chemistry. Listen, the best chemistry this guy will ever have in his life is playing with Steph and Clay. Like that is the best. And when you don't have that kind of, I don't want to say freedom, but you don't have that kind of ball movement, when you don't have that kind of team chemistry and stuff like that, I don't care what 3 you put together, that may not work.
Come home, KD. Come home, KD. Come home.
This guy.
He is. And that's what I want to talk about. He is going home.
Wait.
So,
You think he's going home?
I saw a thing. Yeah, home is Washington though. But I saw a thing where
I see what you did.
I saw not Golden State. I saw a thing where they said that that Phoenix don't have another draft pick until like
2030.
2030.
Yeah.
That's called putting all your eggs in one basket, ain't it?
I mean, it ain't nothing wrong with it if it works, but when it don't.
Yeah, that's
Just real quick, I just wanted you to see it, just to see it. Just you be the judge and you tell me what you think. Maybe it means something, maybe it don't. No, watch it again. They're gonna show it again, I'm sure. Hey, get away from me. I mean, he just bumped his hand and said move.
I didn't see.
See, I didn't see that either.
it. Definitely means.
I didn't see that either last night. So will a coaching change fix that?
No, not at all. I mean, it's players. If you don't gel with a player, you don't gel with a player. I mean, your games have to gel together.
That's what I'm saying. Will a coaching change fix that so they don't have that type of tension?
I don't think so. I think, well, maybe the right kind of coach, whoever that may be.
The right kind of coach. That's the question. Who's the right kind of coach?
Phil Jackson.
Oh Lord, let that go. You got to let that go.
He's the one that could temper all the personalities. But I mean, other than that, I have no idea.
It's kind of a real problem.
Popovich.
Because it seems like every team we go to, there's tension and problems. I was going to say other than Golden State, but they had problems too. Is he the real problem? Is he like I know people say, "Nah, man, he's a perfect teammate," but it don't feel like he is. Every team you go to, there's problems.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. He say he just want to play ball. I guess. I mean, you still got to be able to get along with your coworkers, even though you play ball. You can't play ball by yourself. So.
What does get along with your coworkers mean? Does it mean y'all gotta hang, y'all buddy, or does it mean we just gotta have chemistry on the court? Because did he get along with Steph and Clay and Draymond, or did they just have great chemistry on the court?
I mean, for all intents and purposes, I mean, I think he got along with those guys. But him and Draymond just he in the heat of the moment, in the heat of battle, him and Draymond just had that thing where it blew up. But I think they all did get along. They had no respect for each other.
Okay.
It just depends on.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say something else was going on in the locker room with that. I don't think it was all rosy gozy, in my opinion, because you don't let that walk away. Do you understand that they could have won like 5 out of the next 6 championships with ease? Like, I think something else was going on. I don't think it was just a Draymond thing. But Kevin Durant is that guy. That's who he is, though. Like, and I like, it's crazy. I like Durant, but that's who he is. I mean, the guy would pout and shut down. He would literally shut down on you.
To our listening audience, I don't know what's going on tonight. We may be putting StreamYard in the wind if they don't fix all the ish, because we got stuff hooked up the way we normally do, and it's not sounding right. But anyway, so we apologize for that part, all the technical difficulties we experienced. And I don't know if that's better, but
it's Kevin Durant's fault.
It's probably Kevin Durant's fault. Every time you bring up his name, problems. I'm just kidding. I don't know. But I guess what I'm trying to understand is where do you start? If you're Phoenix and you're the owner of Phoenix, first of all, the owner of Phoenix, shame on him for doing this deal in the first place, because it was stupid. It wasn't. I said from the beginning it was not. I didn't think it was a great trade to get rid of as much stuff they got rid of, and then you get rid of DeAndre Ayton, which that made zero sense. So you just, I don't know. Sometimes you can overthink stuff and make it worse than it actually really is. And that's what it feels like they did. They took a problem that wasn't a problem and created a problem. Yeah. Like, oh man, DeAndre Ayton ain't getting along with Kevin Durant. We gotta fix it. What? Like, it just didn't make any sense. And ironically, the very thing they used to fix it is the very thing they're missing. They're missing a scorer who can rim protect. So I don't know, man. But again, I'm surprised by the sweep. I'm not surprised by the fact that the Suns lost. I figured that they were going to lose. They just didn't have enough. And you can't act like you got enough in a playoff situation all of a sudden. I just didn't believe that anybody could shoot them through 7 games. Mm-hmm. And they proved that to be true. What about the Pelicans? Well, we'll get into a little bit more of that. Are y'all disappointed in the Pelicans? And I'm going to ask the question early before anybody else asks. Is it now time to strongly consider trading Zion Williams?
I'm not necessarily disappointed in the Pelicans. I'm disappointed in CJ McCollum. Or whoever the number one option is. Is it Brandon Ingram or is it Zion Williams? Well, I mean, he's out. So who's going to be that number one option now?
Well, he's always out, but I'm saying.
Okay, so that's a moot point at this point. You got to have so whoever is out there on the court, you got to have a number one option. So Brandon.
But your number one option is always out. That's what I'm saying. So
yeah,
that's to the original question. Is it time to go get a whole new number one option, or do you make Brandon Ingram finally the number one option and build around him?
You should, yeah, you should.
Because you can trade Zion and go get a ton of stuff.
Yeah, I think Brandon Ingram should have been a number one option a long time ago. He's proven that he can do that. Zion, like you said, Zion has been out, so you shouldn't even try to depend on him like that. But also CJ McCollum, would need to play better in games as well, because Ingram had injuries, so he's not going to be 100% yet. So the person that McCollum, is supposed to be able to, score at least 25 points a game and be that steady person on the court.
How old is CJ McCollum? I'm just real curious.
I'm sure he's probably in his early 30s.
Well, if he is, then that's my point. You can't count on a dude. And I want to confirm what you said because I think you are right, but I just want to confirm that you're right. There it is, right there.
My boy Zilla just said
32-33.
that Porzingis tore his Achilles.
Yikes!
So, just now?
It could be over.
Like just now? Oh wow!
Zilla, can you post that for us so we can see it?
I mean, yeah, I'm not watching the game, so you're gonna have to. I'm gonna need you to post that. Yeah, CJ McCollum is 32. Yeah, thank you, Ronnie. So if he's 32, 33, then do you really want a 32-year-old dude as the? Because he ain't LeBron 32.
Yeah,
if he was LeBron 32, I'd say he still can function at a high level. But he's probably 32, which means he's probably 37.
Him and
different than a regular 32.
Him and Zion is the same basketball age, 37.
Man, listen, I'm just saying, man. Yeah. Zion.
I mean, he played more games than I thought he was going to play this year.
Huh?
I said he played more games than I thought he was going to play this year. So.
He did, but I'm going to say this again, because I say it every year. Best ability is availability. You got to be there. And I know he was having the game of his life when he got injured. I get it. But at the same time, you're injured again. I'm just saying, again. Do you understand when I say again? Like it happened again.
Yeah.
Why are you shaking your head, Cam? I'm not trying to throw shade. I'm just saying he's injured again.
Oh, you're right. I mean,
that's frustrating, bro, because you like every time you know what it is.
You can't say.
You know what it is? It's like buying a brand new whatever. And as soon as you get it working the way you want, it breaks down again.
Hey, they gonna have to make a decision one way or another.
I thought they did that when they paid him.
Yeah, they're gonna have to make another one because I'm sure either Brandon Ingram gonna get tired of it or he can he can take his talent somewhere else.
Brandon Ingram is already tired. Let me just stop you right there, Chad. Brandon Ingram's been sick of this. I can promise you that. They all are. And it's no shade to him. It's just you just get tired of thinking that you coming into the season one way and then the season unfolds and it begins here you are again. So it's frustrating, man. I just don't know what else to say about it. So they probably gonna get swept tonight by OKC. And then, unless OKC rises up and says, hey, we got too much pride to let y'all celebrate on our floor, then maybe, they might be able to save the season or whatever. Boston is up big right now, y'all, 53-36. But again, as you just stated, Porzingis has limped off the court, and it looks bad. And everybody's saying it's real bad.
Wow. That's 20 points gone.
And the way he limped and oh boy, that looks Achilles. Yeah, that looks Achilles. God, dog.
Now somebody else that supposedly has an Achilles injury too is Damian Lillard. So you got to
yeah. Let's go ahead and go to the East and talk about that series is over, right? Like after this next game, that series is over, right?
Yeah, it's done.
I don't know if it's over, but as you can see, I wear my watch today.
Nah, you don't need to watch for a while, brother.
Yeah, it's done.
They're down 3-5. They're down 3-1, right?
Yeah,
Well, ain't that what?
it's over.
Isn't that what Darwin was talking about? That it was Dame time last week before last. Ain't that?
It's over. 1, 2, 3, Cancun.
Okay.
Was that? It's over.
So it had nothing to do with Portland. It had nothing to do with Portland. It was Dame.
Oh man. Oh man, what did you just say? What did you just say? It's Dame?
I mean,
You tell me.
Giannis was out too, though. Giannis was out too, though, man. Come on now.
I'm gonna give them.
But they got Dame. They got Dame, though.
He
I'm
at least
give,
gave him that one.
I'm gonna give Milwaukee a C-.
Now you gotta give him an incomplete.
I'll give him a D.
You gotta give him an incomplete, man. Come on, man.
Well, D don't stand for Dame.
Okay. All right,
Incomplete.
I'm gonna give him an incomplete because you right.
No. We're not gonna let them off the hook like this. We're not gonna let them off the hook like this.
You right. I ain't letting Zion out there.
We talked about this. You want to give up the top defender for Dame?
You did, Milwaukee. Don't go to Milwaukee. You did. That was stupid.
It was a championship team that you did that for Dame. Like, guess you know what? Let me tell you somebody else too. Giannis, you on the hook for this too because you signed off on this. They don't do nothing without Giannis signing off on it.
You also did.
Yeah. They don't get rid of the coach either. They don't get rid of the coach either if it ain't Giannis. You on the hook for this, Giannis? Oh yeah.
By the way,
and then watch Giannis want out. Watch him want out.
By the way, shout out to Mike Budenholzer, the next coach of the Suns.
It should be.
No, I heard somebody else. No, who else was trying to get him? Somebody else was trying to finalize the deal. Yes. Was it the Nets?
No, don't do that, Mike. Go in, bro.
Nah, I think they picked somebody else, I thought.
Go in, bro. Go in. Mike, listen to me. Go in, brother. It's your time again. Don't do that to yourself.
No.
Don't take the cash, man. Go in. Let's talk. Since this is happening in real time, let's talk about this Porzingis thing. If that is what it appears to be, what it looks like it is, does that change everything in the East? And more specifically, who does that make the favorite? I'm gonna step out first and quote the great Stephen A. Smith and say it might be orange and blue skies.
No.
I'm just saying.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna still favor Celtics because of that backcourt defense, and they got Brown and Taylor. We talking about the East.
No.
And I'm gonna tell you who don't either. The Indiana Pacers.
Oh,
yo,
they're calling it a right calf injury. They're calling it a right calf injury right now.
Oh well,
they told that to Kevin Durant too.
That don't look. I'm gonna tell you something. That didn't look like a right calf injury the way he popped, the way he pulled up on that play. I'm just saying, if you haven't seen the play, you can go to Twitter. It didn't look like no right calf injury. That looked like, right calf, right all the way down to his Achilles. That's what it looked like.
We'll see. But
did you see it, Cam?
Yes.
Okay. I was just saying that don't look like no right calf injury. So I don't know. Again, we'll see how it all works out. But they can't. I don't know if they can win without Porzingis because they don't have no size.
Yeah. I mean, you got to put Horford back in there now.
Oh well, if you put Horford back in, you might as well gift wrap the championship to the West. Because they're not beating nobody in the West. Who can they beat in the West without Porzingis? What chance do they have? They can't beat Denver. They can't beat the Lakers if the Lakers beat Denver. They can't beat Minnesota if the Minnesota comes out. Who they gonna be?
I don't know. They got Tatum, man. Tatum's that guy.
That's what you said about Kevin Durant.
Okay.
Let's
I was wrong. I was wrong. You've been wrong too. You was riding the Milwaukee bandwagon for the past 4 years.
yeah.
I've been wrong too. Let's be clear.
What
I've been
y'all,
wrong too.
what y'all think about the Mavs and the Clippers though?
First of all, it's the best series going right now. The best series going.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going to happen in that one. I feel like the Clippers don't have two more in them without Kawhi.
Yeah.
But the way Paul George played, huh?
They playing
What's
better
that?
without Kawhi.
Well, I was just going to say, but the
They
way
playing
Paul
better without Kawhi.
Well, I was going to say, the way they played without Paul George played yesterday, I could be wrong about that. So I'm going to be honest with you. That's one I don't know. I think it might be – that might come down.
Give me
First of all, it feels like it's
Give me
going
the Mavs
7.
in 6.
You going Mavs in 6?
Well,
Give me the Mavericks in 6.
to be up by 31 and then come back and lose the lead and then lose the game, what does that do to a team? Like, what would that? It don't do nothing to
You
the
won.
Mavericks.
You
Nothing.
won.
No, I'm talking about on the Mavericks side. I'm talking about on the Mavericks.
Nothing. You lost.
You lost.
Right. You didn't mean – it only means something if you come back and win.
Yeah.
But come back and make it decent, that ain't a win. So I think the Mavs, but I'm not sure the Mavs are gonna sweat it, man, because it's just still 2-2. So we back where we started.
Mavs in 6.
Huh?
Mavs in 6.
You said Mavs in 6? What gives you the confidence of that? I don't understand what's giving you the confidence there. Because you're saying that confidently.
I just think Luka is like he's a difference maker. Him and Kyrie.
Who is?
And I think Luka and Kyrie is a difference maker. Plus, listen, Clippers was making jump shots like crazy. Like they're not gonna have another game like that. Not shooting like that. They're not. Come on, man. Westbrook made his first 3, and we know he can't.
She can't hit the broadside of a barn. James,
he couldn't shoot a man in the face with a pistol. We know
no,
that.
no.
So it's just chalk it up to one good game.
James Harden is playing well.
He is.
Harden's playing good.
He is.
And again, Paul George found something in this last game. He went off. Now I don't know if it's because he's just having a streaky night, or if he finally has found his way back to the promised land. And if he has, I just don't know. They ain't got no answer for Paul George, just like they don't have no answer for Luka on the other side. So that's a wash. And then if James Harden is going to continue to play this consistently,
Hey, don't do that.
Kyrie is a wash.
Does anybody
It comes down to where the Mavs go scoring.
Yeah.
Does anybody have an answer for Luka though?
But that's my point. If James Harden and Luka are a wash, or James Harden and Paul George are a wash, and Kyrie and James Harden are a wash, then where's the scoring come from? It's got to come from somewhere.
Well, it's gonna come from the Terrence. It's gonna come from the Terrence Manns and the Daniel Gaffords and the PJ Washingtons. Those guys got to step up.
Yeah, but PJ Washington is a glorified what's my man over in Charlotte now? He was with the Mavs. And then they traded him out for
Grant Williams?
Yeah, he's a glorified Grant Williams. All bark and definitely no bite.
Well, I mean, he could put up at least 15. That's gonna help your team. That's gonna help your team.
But not he may not consistently put it up, is my point. Like, you can't count on that. They missed Tim Hardaway bad. Boy, they need that Tim Hardaway. They need them Tim Hardaway points bad.
Yeah.
I just think, I don't know. I really don't know about this series because it all depends, as Shaq likes to say, on the others.
Yeah.
And I don't know whose others I trust more in this series because both of them are wildly inconsistent. I would say Norman Powell, but Norman Powell, he hadn't really given you much for whatever reason. So I don't know. I don't know whose others I trust the most. Honestly, I really don't.
Yeah. Let's get down to business. Lakers and the Nuggets. What y'all gonna do?
We're gonna win tonight.
Y'all gonna win the
What you
series?
talking about?
Y'all gonna win the series, or y'all just gonna win tonight?
We ain't gotta win the series tonight. All we
I
gotta
didn't
do
say
is win
tonight.
tonight.
I didn't say tonight. I said
I ain't listen. You trying to rush us past the moment, and I'm trying to tell you we're gonna win tonight. Now,
I'll tell you how I feel. I'll tell you how I feel about it.
thank you, Cam.
Go ahead.
Thank you.
and then
Like I
Friday,
told Lloyd,
go ahead.
you want to stop all this goat talk and all this stuff? Go do something that ain't nobody ever done before.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you what, if he pulls it off, let's just end the conversation and just set the throne side by side and just move on.
Yeah.
There's nothing else to talk
We
about.
can't do that. We can't do
We
that.
can absolutely do that. That's the way it should be.
Jordan fans are that delusional. They'll be like, well, Jordan
They
never
are
got down over 3. It'll be something stupid like that.
Yeah, well, listen, they are delusional, but that to me that is the delusion.
Yeah.
Because the reality is there's no, you can't compare them anyway. There's two different eras, too many different factors. But the reality is, if you lay them resumes side by side and he adds, oh, by the way, I came back from 3-0, that's the end of the conversation for me. There's nothing else to talk about. Lay the resumes, put one throne here, put one throne there, it's over.
But them Jordan people gonna say Jordan was never in that situation.
Right, because he never went to the finals as many times.
But they gonna say
It's hard to get in a situation. It's hard to get in a losing situation and difficult situations when you don't have that many opportunities.
Yeah. They always
I can make an extremely strong case for LeBron James, but I don't understand the point why I should. Because they're both great, and it's two different eras. If you drop Jordan off in this era, he'd be great. You drop LeBron off in that era, he'd be dominant. So let's just move on.
Yeah.
But let's say this, but I don't really want to talk about what he's gonna do. I want to win tonight. And by the way, the Jamal Murray thing will decide the whole thing.
Yeah.
No Jamal Murray tonight. It is
Is
for
he
sure.
out?
It's a possibility. He's questionable. He's listed as questionable because of that calf injury he's got. So we'll see.
Yeah, very well. Very well.
That's the deciding factor tonight. If he's out there and he's playing well, and by the way, Jared Vanderbilt is a game time decision. He is going through his pregame.
I just saw that he was available.
Huh?
I just saw that he was available tonight.
You seeing available? I'm seeing game time decision. So,
who cares? If D'Lo don't play good, we done.
And I'm also seeing Jamal Murray is still questionable.
Yeah, Russell has to have another good game. He has to.
Yeah, no, look, it all comes down to that. If he plays like he played in Game 4, they're gonna win. They're gonna win. But you can't just keep letting us have these opportunities. Because if we win Game 5, we're gonna win Game 6. You're not coming back to our building and beating us. I'm just saying.
Well,
Don't keep giving the Lakers chances. Because they've proven they're just as good, if not better. They've already proven that. They're just letting one quarter slip away. You gotta stop that. So let's get to the NFL draft real quick, and then we'll get to our predictions here in just a second. Who won the draft?
I still talk. I didn't get to talk about OKC.
Well, you're distracted. We're trying to move on. What do you want to say?
I want to see that. I want to say that. Okay, who they play in the next round? They play the winner of the Mavs Clippers.
Who would they play in the next round? It would be. There's a 2 seed.
Yes. 2 seed.
They don't.
No, they're the 1.
Oh no, yeah. Minnesota's 2 seed.
So they'll play. They'll play the winner of the Mavs Clippers. Yeah.
Okay, so they're not gonna beat now one of those teams in a 7-game series. So
Now those
no, they're not gonna beat down one of them. They are what they are. They young. It is what it is. They're the youngest team in the league. It's gonna show. Yeah, stability is gonna kill them. But I want to go ahead and say that they will be the 2025 NBA champions.
you doing that now?
Mm-hmm.
You know the show is recorded, right?
Yes.
Okay. You doing that now though?
Hey,
you
I was
want to do
almost-
that right now?
I was almost starting by saying SGA was gonna get the MVP and they was gonna be the number 1 seed last year, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but I'm gonna tell you this: I'm gonna fix everybody's issue right now in a matter of 1 minute.
Okay.
Okay,
Oh,
see
you
y'all,
need to
bunch of
see me.
number 1 draft picks. They got a bunch of first round draft picks, correct?
Yeah.
They got a bunch of first round draft picks.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
They got
I see what's happening here. I see what's going on.
They got
I
the
got
coach.
it.
They got
I
the
got
coach
it
of
now,
the year.
Chad.
They got the coach of the year too, right?
I got it now, Chad. I see where he's going with this.
Okay, let me see.
Should I start playing Beyonce's Homecoming? Because that's what you're talking about.
Huh?
He's predicting this guy over here. I'm sorry. This guy over here. Wait a minute, my finger right. This guy over here is predicting a homecoming.
It's a homecoming feeling happy. I'm telling you,
He's predicting that the prodigal son is going to return.
the prodigal sons.
Both of them?
They finna get all 3 veterans back. I'm telling you now. I'm claiming it right now. They're gonna listen to me.
I could have been with you on 2, but not 3.
Who's the third person?
No, I said I'm good. I'm sure.
So you're trying to say that Westbrook, Harden, and KD are headed back home.
No. I'm making. Listen, I'm a realist. I'm going to say that Westbrook and Durant are going to go back.
Okay.
And they get to trade Listen, Phoenix needs the picks. They don't have any picks, right? They have no picks. So Phoenix will get some picks for Westbrook.
Yeah.
And they get to get Steven Adams on the cheap.
Ooh.
I called it right now on the 5. I just called this on the 5. Y'all can thank me later, and we can talk about it next year in the off season. I called it.
We good at predicting things on this show. So.
I called it.
Extremely good at predicting things on this show.
So.
Let me just say this. This ain't that far out the realm of possibility.
It's not.
Because they are in trouble. And they know they can't build around anybody but Devin Booker. It has to be Devin Booker. So it makes sense for them to get some draft picks back right now.
Right now.
For the 24 draft and 25 draft. You can't not have no draft for 6 years. That makes no sense.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. You might as well just go ahead and just because when you're in a situation like that, tanking don't even help you. So you got to make a crazy play. And that's a crazy play. Wow.
I'm calling it.
Kevin Durant back. I might be sold on this. I ain't gonna hold you. I might be sold on this.
And it's every veteran that they need. They would need a Westbrook coming off the bench. They would need Adams coming off the bench, and you put Durant in the starting lineup. Yes, it all makes sense. This thing with Westbrook and Durant, they can get over that thing. Westbrook and Durant can get over that thing.
It would
And
make them the favorite for sure.
if you wear out your welcome everywhere else, you can always go back home. So, yeah, that's a good plan, Cam.
You hear this guy. This guy wants a family reunion so bad. But it wasn't
All
his family.
I want to say is that I'm calling that right now.
You might not be wrong, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. That's not a bad.
It sounds
not a
good.
bad pick.
Chad, y'all losing Draymond Green too. I know Draymond Green next destination too.
Well, listen, you on the roll. Let's hear it.
We'll see.
He will be the starting power forward for the Dallas Mavericks.
No, and that's where you lost me. You were doing good, and that thing came right off the rails.
It ain't gonna be the first.
That thing
It ain't
just came
the first time
right
I
off
lost,
the rails. Like you were driving that car so lovely, and you did not see. You turned your lights off for 1 second, and then you hit the curb.
It's
You
the perfect
just
fit
so
for
good.
him. They
You
need
should
that guy.
just
It's the
You
first
should just stopped at OKC.
Yeah.
You just stop.
You
I'm
miss
not
out- you
stopping
miss
nowhere.
out-
This is the 5. We don't start nowhere. Except for
That's
talking about
true.
the
You take some
7th
stuff.
pick with the draft in the NFL draft. That's the only place we should stop at, huh, Lord?
But you know what's crazy? We be saying stuff that people be like, he's crazy, and then it be coming true. So I don't know. Are we crazy? Let's go to the NFL. Are we crazy? Or do we just know some stuff? All right. Who won the draft?
Who won the
Who
draft?
won the draft?
Man,
I
don't wanna
I can really be biased here because we did some
This
good
is
things in the draft. I can be really biased here.
I mean the Eagles had a good draft. Unfortunately,
Yes, they did.
they got some
Did
good
they?
players. I think so. They got some.
So y'all believe Kenyon Mitchell and Cooper DeJean are plug and play?
Possibly. Possibly.
This ain't Toledo.
It ain't Toledo. No, it's not. It's not. I think the Steelers had a good draft for what they got.
The Steelers had a good draft.
They got
Hey, Lord, for that person that just said that I was delusional, can you let them know that I got a pretty good winning percentage here on
I'm
the
just
things
saying.
I was calling.
I'm just saying.
the
We get
Lions.
a lot of stuff right on this show. So don't be surprised when you wake up next year and the thing you thought we was delusional about came true.
You know who had a good draft? The Ravens.
Don't be trying to steal my pick. You said too many
not.
people. Pick a team. Pick one team.
I'm giving out no.
You can't give out 5 teams. Give one team.
Well, speak up.
I'm waiting on you to stop. You done gave 3 teams.
I'm just okay. Go ahead.
This guy.
Go ahead.
Well, you always take this. Well, you always telling your little brother to do something.
Go
To try to
ahead.
steal your thunder. That's what I was gonna say. Is the Ravens.
I don't know why he liked the Ravens.
I'm gonna tell you exactly why. Number one, because Nate Wiggins is for real. I don't know who this other dude. I don't know who Quinyon Mitchell is. I know who Nate Wiggins is. I know what he can do.
They've been
I know
talking
he
about
runs
Mitchell.
4.28, and it's legit. And I know he's a lockdown corner. I can't speak for the other guy, but that's not even where I think why I think they're gonna have the best. They got the A+. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. You want to talk crazy and give crazy predictions? I'm gonna give you one. I gave y'all one last year, and y'all didn't want to believe me. And then you saw them make it to the conference final. Just like I told you, Zay Flowers last year was a steal at where they got him, and he was gonna dominate. I'm telling you right now, Tez Walker is the real thing. Stole him in the 4th round. Stole him. He is the real thing. And your boy Bateman might be about to be the 3rd best receiver on his team. Tez Walker's gonna start.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you.
Okay.
I'm telling you, Tez Walker is the real. The reason why you even heard of Drake May, why you even know his name, is because of Devontae Walker. That's the only reason you know his name. Go back and look at the North Carolina record pre-Tez Walker and post-Tez Walker. Go back and look at his number pre-Tez Walker.
And he missed a few games.
And he missed about 4 games because the NCAA didn't want to give him his shift. But as soon as they got over themselves and gave him his shift, all of a sudden North Carolina's balling out of control. I'm just telling you, Tez Walker is for real.
Can you win the draft with 1 pick? Okay. So you said Baltimore. Okay. You said Baltimore.
I mentioned 2 picks, and then I think I like the Roger Stein kid too, the lineman they picked up.
Okay. No, and I wasn't saying it in reference to Baltimore. I'm just asking in general. Can you win a draft with 1 player? Like can you say that Caleb Williams was that good that that was enough. Like, and I'm not just talking about Caleb. I'm just saying, can you win with one player? Because I feel like a team made a move that was like, how did y'all let that happen? Like, and I thought that was my team. I thought that.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I want to see if you finna say. How can Buffalo let Kansas City go up there and get Xavier Worthy? How can you do that? That's the team that put you out.
Yeah.
Ain't that illegal?
I don't understand. I don't understand Buffalo. I don't understand what they're doing, why they're doing it. I don't understand who hurt them. Like, I don't understand.
It's your fault, Lloyd. It's your fault. You took their GM and their offensive coordinator. It's your fault.
You're right. You're right. No, you're right. You're right.
I did like the Keon Coleman pick, though.
I did like the Keon Coleman pick. I did too.
Yeah, I like the Keon Coleman pick just because I love Keon Coleman. And plus, he's so good in country. Listen.
Yeah.
Keon Coleman is the most down-to-earth player that I've seen in 20 years. That man said he buy his winter jacket. He said what my mama be saying.
Yeah.
Buy the winter jackets in the spring because they're cheaper.
Exactly. I was about to say that.
Like my mama.
Yep. That's what
when you talk about winning the draft, I don't think Kansas City. I don't see how they let them get Xavier Worthy. They already got. And they got Hollywood Brown. And they already got Hollywood Brown. Like, how are you letting him get all the speed? Buffalo.
Yeah, Buffalo played themselves. They played themselves.
I think the back-to-back winner of the draft, back-to-back winner, the Houston Texans. Like, they got the cornerback from Georgia. And then how you let him get? And they got Stover from Ohio State. Like, how many weapons do you put around CJ Stroud?
That's the real question.
What is that?
How can you get that many weapons around CJ Stroud? That's a problem. That's a problem for the AFC South. I'm telling you that right now.
I don't know. I'm not sure how Kamara fell to the second round.
Yeah.
Stover can play tight end or wide receiver. And they still got the one from the Dallas Cowboys. What's your tight end name?
Schultz.
It's too much, man. And they got Diggs in the offseason. And they got Joe Mixon. It's too much, man.
I think the team that made the best moves in the draft was and it really wasn't even in the draft. It was the Dallas Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys decided we don't need no running back. Okay? We don't need that. That's not going to help us. What we'll do is we'll just go get Zeke, bring him back. Now the boys are back together. We can make a significant run, even though CeeDee Lamb has already said he ain't coming to camp. But it's going to be great. The Cowboys are going to be great.
All I need Zeke Elliott to do is give me the red zone, the 20 yards. If you can give me the 20 yards to the red zone, to the end zone, that's all I need from you.
Well, I'm glad you said that, bro, because that's probably all he's going to give you.
Yeah, that's all I need. That's all I need.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad you said that because that's probably all he has left. It's about 5 yards. This has gone from he done went from eating to just drinking it out of a straw. Just
as long as you can give me the goal line, and third downs, that's all I need from you.
Well,
that's it.
Good luck with that part.
Because we saw what happened on his last play as a Cowboy.
Oh my God,
that still rings in my head. So
yeah,
we'll see.
Well, speaking of Cowboys, we talked about everybody else. Were you happy with your? First of all, Chad, you petty as hell for this question. All right, let's just start with that. Because he said, "What do you grade your team's draft? And is there a position they didn't address?" As if I didn't know we didn't address that. That's petty.
What, man?
Right? That's petty. All right, bro, that's petty. Shame on you. But I'll address your question. I'll address it.
Thank you. I want to hear what you guys say.
This is simple for me, Chad. All right. I dated some women prior to my wife. I did.
Okay.
I didn't love them like I love my wife.
Okay.
I didn't marry none of them. Just because I go out on a date with you, don't mean I'm going to spend the rest of my life with you. I went on one date with my wife, the very first day we went on. My wife gave her life to the Lord, and we fell in love that night. And we've been together ever since.
Man, you doing it like that?
25 years. My point is simple. You'll never marry nobody that you ain't in love with.
Mm.
I have zero problem. Zero problem.
Yeah.
Zero problem not picking up none of them quarterbacks. Because if you don't love them, that's what we did before. Damn Dave Gettleman. Oh, I just love Daniel Jones. I just love him so much. I just love him. And now look at his ass. Look where we are. We're stuck in a marriage we don't want to be in.
I mean,
So I got zero problem not doing that. Go get the guy you love. Malik Neighbors is a real baller.
Yeah, and you got him and Hyatt, so you can build on that, right?
Yeah, we got Hyatt. So we're starting to build something that looks like a team. I'm happy with that. But don't
Lord, I told you what to do. And you and your Giants faithful will not probably agree with me, but I told you what to do.
I'm okay. Listen, let me just I'll reveal it. I've been advised by my brother over here, Killer Cam, to tank this season for one reason and one reason only. Because by tanking, we should be able to get Shedeur Sanders.
I want that. That's what I want.
No, you be quiet.
No, that's what I want. That's what I want. That's
you
what I
have
want.
to back.
No, we don't. Not after this year, we don't.
Hold on. Listen, we are not listening to Chad on this one. This has nothing to do with him. He got a quarterback. We are with you.
Nah, we want the hometown kid to come home. Nope.
He ain't from Dallas. He's from Prosper.
Yeah, that's in Texas, ain't it?
So Patrick Mahomes, he ain't from Dallas.
Hey, he lived there.
Matthew Stafford is from Dallas. That's who you should take.
Nah, we want Shedeur.
Stop talking about that. You can't have everybody. This dude wants everybody. This guy. I don't know. Listen, tanking for Shedeur seems like a good idea, except it's not probably a good idea. But we need Shedeur though. God, dog, we need Shedeur. Jesus.
Well, the way your roster is set up, you may not have to tank just to get him.
Right. It may just be where we are. We land in that spot, and there he is, right there, waiting for us. So that's very true. That's very true. You know what?
I'm just kidding.
No, seriously. One good thing about having a team where you're rebuilding, there's no expectations. So you can peacefully go into the NFL season, not really like overly concerned. It gives me the freedom to root for Lamar, because I love Lamar he's my favorite player, obviously, because of my connection to the University of Louisville. So I can just root peacefully and not worry about it, and not have to be completely invested. Yeah. But I would love to get Shedeur if we could get him. That'd be amazing.
Likewise.
That'd be amazing.
What do you give you a draft then? What grade do you give him?
I draft?
Yeah, Lord, Mike.
I mean, it's probably B+. Probably B+. We did good. We did well. They're getting good pieces. I
just want y'all to know that Miami's 4 for 23 for 3-pointers.
Yikes.
It's sad. It's sad. They're down by 24 points, by the way. What do you give the Colts, Cam?
I give the Colts an A+. Let me tell you this, and I have not been happy with the past drafts. But you talking about filling needs, and first of all, we brought about 98% of our free agents back. That was huge because we had a good team last year, despite our quarterback getting hurt. You know what I mean? We was what 30 seconds for being in the playoffs and the Texans being out. You know what I mean? So I like what we did. I like getting going offensive guard, offensive tackle. I love that. I love getting the best pass rusher if he can stay healthy, he was the best pass rusher. That boy's athletic with long arms like that and the agility. Yeah, I mean, we got the we addressed the safety, the corner position, the outside linebacker. Like we had a really good draft. I was okay with it. It's still one piece out there I want us to go get. I told you.
Yeah.
I want some San Francisco to let something go over there. And we need to go.
Why? So can we stop for a second? I know you're gonna give the Cowboys a grade here and just say, but just real quick, why does it seem like San Francisco so hell bent on not re-signing Ayuk and Debo?
Yeah, I thought it was just Ayuk that had the problem, but
yeah, but it don't look like I'm seeing 5 different reports saying they don't think they can re-sign Ayuk or Debo. I'm like,
well, I think Debo's getting re-signed. I think the problem is everybody was waiting on was and it hurts now. It hurts the team. The players got the leverage now. Is Brown's contract. AJ Brown's contract
that was a bad contract for everybody.
That's
yeah.
Because it was like 80 million guaranteed. Was it 80 million guaranteed?
Woo!
Yeah.
Hallelujah.
And now I see why CD Kill holding out.
Because if I'm CD Lamb, if my contract don't look like his, we ain't got nothing to talk about.
Yeah.
We ain't got nothing to talk about.
It's about to be a 30-point lead.
Yeah.
That's about to be a 30-point lead. I'm just saying.
Well, they ain't got nobody that can shoot.
Yeah.
It's Miami though. It's playoff Jimmy. Everybody keeps talking to me about playoff Jimmy.
Playoff Jimmy's on the bench.
Yeah.
Sitting in a suit or a jogging
okay.
suit, whatever he wears on the sideline.
Oh,
It's not good. It's not good.
my bad.
It should have signed CD a long time ago because you knew this was gonna happen. Knew the price is gonna rise up.
So what do you give your team in the draft, Chad?
I mean, I feel like we got a lot of projects, like guys that could be good. So I'm gonna say a C. So we got potential, but I just don't really know. So Cooper Beebe, they say he's pretty good. Tyler Guyton, he's supposed to be the replacement for Tyron Smith. So I don't think that's going to happen immediately. So we're looking for day one starters, and I don't necessarily see.
Well, but the problem is you're going to have to make them day one starters.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't see day one starters, but I mean, C.
All right. Well, listen. Let's get to the final thing, man. And we're gonna run. If you got a sec, we're gonna run through this quick. This is easy. No, the Heat cannot tie this up. They're down by 24, and no, it's over. Shout out to Cam. You had to run, but no, this is over. Chad, you agree?
Yeah, it's definitely over.
Okay. Bucks Pacers. Is it over after game 5?
Yeah, Bucks is out of there. If both of those guys are not playing, it's
over. I think it's over too.
So,
get the brooms out tonight.
Yeah, go ahead and sweep it up.
So far, the Pelicans are fighting tough, man. It's 25-25 in the second quarter. They're hanging. They fighting for their lives.
Yeah.
Your head above water.
It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen, bro.
All right. I agree. 76ers, will game 5 be it for them? They got to go back to New York City. First of all, it seems like they've been playing in New York City for 4 games straight, because last night it seemed like a home game. I had to look twice. I said, are they in New York?
Yeah, New York's not a bad place to be, man. So I don't know. This one can go either way. It depends on. I need Embiid to try to go for 50 or something to get his team out the hole, because I don't know.
Let me look right to the camera again.
That Jalen Brunson is playing.
Let me look right to the camera again. Hear me, good people of Philadelphia. Don't make no plans to come to the game for game 6.
It's over. Knicks basketball is back, huh?
Yeah. If Porzingis is out, like we think he might be, Yes. Clippers and Mavs. Who wins Game 5? Who takes control of the series?
I'm gonna say Mavs. I'm gonna say Mavs.
The Mavs go steal another one.
I think so. I think so.
Okay.
I think
I'm
Luca said that he let Kyrie down, so I feel like he's gonna have a monster game.
I'm going to say everybody holds home court. We're going to Game 7. It's the only one that's going 7.
Okay.
It's the only one that's going 7. And then, of course, tonight, will there be a Game 6?
I feel like.
Go ahead.
Oh, my bad. I feel like
Go ahead.
Murray's out. Y'all win this game.
I think with or without Murray tonight. So it looks like Murray is going to play.
But will he be effective? Is the kid?
He's available to play tonight. Yeah. But how good will he be will remain to be seen. And it's risky. It's a calf. So it's risky. But also Vanderbilt and Christian Wood will be playing tonight. It's all hands on deck.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say, because Vanderbilt and Wood are going to guard Jokic for a considerable amount of time tonight, just enough time, that'll be the rest that AD needs and the rest that Rui needs. That's enough to get us to Game 6. Lakers take it to Game 6 on that. All right. There it is. Chad, who you shouting out tonight, bro?
Man, shouting out you, Cam, Reggie, the whole crew, the Five Nation. Who else am I shouting out? Shout out the WNBA about to come back, man. Shout out the girls in training camp, and we're about to see what Caitlin Clark do against the big girls. So
yeah,
just see what that is, and and I can't wait for the Olympics, man. I just can't wait for the Olympic time and all that.
Are you a big Olympic fan?
Yeah, man. I went to '96 Olympics, so I seen in Atlanta. So I seen the Serena and the Venuses, and
nice.
Volleyball and all kind of track and field. Yeah, so yeah, I'm a Olympic dude.
Okay, I didn't know you was a big Serena and
yeah. Well, I like track and field, man. Track and field.
I love the track and field too. Shout out to Sha'Carri, who has been running well, dominant in 100, but boy, she kind of at 200 is a monster, man. It's a different race. It's a different race because if you can't catch that curve, you can't win. There's very few people that in the history. The only person I've ever seen not catch the curve right and come back is Mike Johnson. Everybody else, you got to catch that curve, man. Like Usain Bolt, and so it'll be interesting to see what I love track and field. I think it's one of the most exciting events. I'm with you on that. I'm going to give my show. I'm sorry, were you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Awesome. I want to shout you out always, man. You do a phenomenal job of making this show special, and keep it going, keep it rolling. That's what we do here.
Yes, sir.
Then I also want to give a shout out to the fellas, of course. Love each and every one. I appreciate y'all. And then I'm going to give a shout out to the brand new draftees in the NFL draft. Congratulations, young men, for making your dreams come true. It's so cool to watch every family celebrating this moment because it's life-changing for every family that's in the draft. And my final shout out is for the beautiful Fashanu family, and more specifically, Mama Fashanu, who gave the greatest Heisman that I've seen in the recent drafts. You got to earn your way into this family. Spots will not be given; they have to be earned. And so, young lady that was sitting next to Mama Fashanu, you ain't quite there yet. Mama Fashanu sat between them was like, "Nah, sir,
Know where he got his blocking from.
Listen, she damn near pancaked her. She was like, nah. Sit over there. You can touch. She reaching over the girl, woman, touching her leg. I'm here. I want these thirsty girls to know I'm here. Mama Fashanu said, you ain't here yet.
Yeah.
I'm here. You not here. I'm here. You not here. So
I do got one more shout out, man.
all right,
Sorry.
Give it up.
Shout out to Reggie Bush getting his Heisman back, man.
Have we not been on since that happened?
Nah, it was after.
Yeah. Shout out to Reggie Bush.
It was after. Yeah, it was after.
Long overdue.
Long overdue, man.
Long overdue. So shout out to Reggie Bush, man. Yeah, for sure. All right, listen. We love each and every one of y'all, man. We appreciate y'all. The Five Nation, y'all the best. Keep rocking with us. Twitter is really feeling us, and we feeling y'all. Appreciate y'all. That's it, man. We done with this thing. We about to get up through. For Killer Cam, who showed up and really gave a heartfelt apology. Appreciate you, brother. To my brother, my little bro, Chad Major, and to the rest of y'all, man. We'll be back doing it all over again next week. Probably talking about the second round, seeing who made it and who didn't. Until then, we out.
Peace.
Five will get you 10 when you're plugging in with the there's no mystery. Let's make history with the five. Oh, the strong 2 and 3. Add 1 more plus me into the 5. Yeah, we'll keep it on the floor. And the funk was 4 and you got 5. I said 1 and 9 is 10.